What was that? Did you see that?
Was that the primary buffer panel?
It did seem to
Did
resemble...
the primary buffer panel just fall off my Gorham ship for no apparent reason?
This landing is going to get pretty interesting.
Define interesting.
Oh God, we're all going to die?
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
On screen.
Hello. Hello. Another mosaic day today. So this is the final bits and pieces. We'll ignore the yellow ones there for another project that I don't think we'll get to today. But the rest of these are for the last mosaic design that was part of my big 1,700 piece order 2 weeks ago. So we got one more to go. Tip out a bunch of these pieces. And these are the 4 that I was waiting on. So the original order arrived and it was not complete. Which reminds me, I don't know if I've marked the order as completed on Bricklink. Just so I don't forget, I am going to go... There we go. So we now have exclamation remind and we have exclamation suggest. Both of those are... They'll do nothing on screen that you see, but they send a message to some Discord channels for me to read later and go, oh, yeah, that's right. So if you want to make a suggestion for things, which I may or may not do, you can do exclamation suggest and then type something there. Or if I ask for a reminder, exclamation remind, and then type the thing, that'll go to a dedicated channel for such things. Alright, let me move the keyboard there for a bit. Move our base plate there. Take out these 4 pieces. So yeah, I marked the order as received, and then I messaged the seller saying I was short 2 of these and 2 of these, and he put them in the post pretty much that day. It just takes a while to get here from the other side of Australia. So we'll sort out all the yellow ones and I'll put them aside. Because they're, as I said, they're for something else. The black and the white pixels are for this one. And once again, the playlist for today is albums that I have mosaiced. Oh, wrong way. These ones are getting sorted into there. Okay, the rest of these are yellow. And hopefully that's all the parts I need. Hopefully I calculated correctly. There's the rest of the white 2x2s. Most of the 2x2s in that order went into this Beatles mosaic. So we're going to physically build this one. And then, because that's the last one that I've redesigned, so the other ones we did last week from this order, we've now got Dark Side of the Moon built out of plates. Opeth's Watershed, currently playing up in the top corner of the screen. And they're half the thickness of their plate originals. Brick originals. One brick popped off last week. So yeah, half the thickness, and they're about 60% of the weight. So yeah, we've done some of those. Kara is on a 70 streak. Nice. So we're going to build this physical mosaic, and then we'll get back onto Studio and do some more converting brick designs down into plate designs, which we also did on Monday. Pardon me. Okay. What I need to do now is I need to get Studio up on the other monitor and open up this one. Okay, and we will start building. Two by three black next. 2x4 black. 2x4 black. Corner. Dark gray 1x3. Black 1x3. Black 1x4 have we got? And another one of each of those. Possibly. 3 going that way. 4. Nope. Wrong piece. That would be a 2x2 in the corner. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna need 2x2s out. All these small Ziploc bags back in the bigger one. Come in handy for future sorting out orders. So basically what I did with these is once I had made a plate design, such as this one, in Studio I saved that part list as its own wanted list, regardless of whether the same pieces were in a different one, and so then I just added each wanted list sequentially to my shopping cart, and then just ordered the whole lot in one go. And then once it arrived, went by each wanted list and sorted out into a smaller bag, just what I needed for Pink Floyd, just what I needed for Opeth. And because this is the last one left, I didn't actually sort through this one, so the leftovers should all be what I need for today's build. If I ordered everything correctly, did make one mistake with Pink Floyd, but that was just me not merging 4 1x1s into a 1x4. So it's got a few bit in the white line, it's all individual plates. That's easy to fix later on down the track. So the original for this was done in Studio, but the original built with bricks was done in the old software LDD and Paint, where all the shades of grey in the pixelated picture, I've then had to make the call between these 4 possible shades. Is it white, is it black, or is it light or dark grey? Because that's the palette I've got to work with. Okay, then there's a light grey pixel there. Dark grey there. Okay. I remember when life, the some have changed. Not for better. And some rain. Moment. Okay. On with the next bit. I need a 1x3 down here. Going there. Corner. 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 I've said it before, I'll say it again. I really like this piece as a part. So there's quite a few places where rather than getting a 1x2, a 1x1, and a 2x3 or a 2x4, I've worked out how to get multiple corners because I'll use them in other things later down the road. Light gray there. Okay, I wonder why I didn't do one down here. Hey, Og. Welcome in. Doing well. How about yourself? Doing our last physical mosaic from the massive order we did recently, now that the missing parts arrived. It was literally 2 of those and 2 yellow 1x1s for a different project. They finally arrived this week. And this will eventually start to look like an image. The only thing I'll say right now is this is quite a famous it's a famous album cover, but it's also a very famous photo being used in its own right. Yeah.
Very, very thick, very chunky, and they are packed to the brim.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 8 of these up here. Right, there's a 2x3. Yeah.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships.
Raiders.
Dookie say little monkey in trouble. George, investigate.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Welcome. Set to quest. What were we today? Last seen streaming Rust. Welcome in. Ah, right. I was like, let me change real quick. What's going on? G'day, set to build. Gotcha. I was like, I don't recognize this name. Nice. Yes, the shirt in that photo was a Christmas present one year from my brother and his family. Yeah, it's quite a good one. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Bricko, another Brick and AFOL, Aussie Lego builder. And in the photo that you see there, that's me at Brickvention 2024, January last year, with some of my mocks. And that's what we're working on today. So most of what you see in that photo, I'll switch to camera. Switch back to the scene. So, for example, American 4 on a 32 by 32 base plate, so a couple inches smaller than a real vinyl. But they're made with bricks.
Nice legs.
And we are coming to Brickworld in June. And so what I'm doing is saving space and weight by recreating them in plate form. So I did this one in studio last week to do it that way. And here's
Nice legs. For a human.
So here's another one that we did on Monday. So I did a massive Bricklink order. The brick version, plate version. So the plate version ends up half the... By the time you include the base plate, and when you stack them to sit on each other, basically 2 plate mosaics take up the same height in a box as one of these big guys, and they're 40% lighter. And the actual parts used haven't always been the same when I've converted it down to plates, so I might have used a corner brick here, and I might have used a 1x2 here. So here, for example, 2x3 brick, 2x3 brick, 1x2 brick, corner brick. Here I've used 2x4, 2x4 corner. So the actual configuration of what I've used varies slightly, but the pixels are in the same spot. And so I did this massive order. I've got more to order still. But basically, this is the last lot of plates from this Bricklink order. And if anyone has a guess at what this is, feel free to yell it out. I haven't shown the brick version side by side with it yet. But set to build. If it's actually you're in the UK, aren't you? So it's not too late for you guys. Where's my... This is not Joshua Tree, Kara. Joshua Tree was one that I designed as plates from the start. So Joshua Tree was never bricks. This one is a brick one. The clue I gave earlier was that this is it's a famous album cover, but it's also a very famous photograph being used. And yes, if you need to raid and run, raid and sleep, go get some sleep. Thanks for dropping the kids off here. We will keep them entertained, hopefully, with some Lego building and some tunes. Okay, and Kara's guess is... Kara thinks that what I'm building is this. Yes. Yes, this is Led Zeppelin's first album.
Wow.
The orange rectangle down here is the Atlantic Records logo. And this is where it said Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I thought saying that it was a very famous photo was a decent clue. And that goes there. This has two of these. And because the pieces that I'm using don't necessarily marry up with the types of bricks that I used over here, I've got my studio file up on my second monitor, and so I'm using that as my instructions. The finished picture is going to look exactly like that. It's just using different pieces. The Bricklink store that I shopped from, it was cheaper to buy 2x2s than half the number of 2x4s in plate form, so that's just one of many differences here. But yes, set, if it is almost 5 a.m, it's probably time to head to bed. We'll catch you next time. Time zones are definitely a thing. Yeah, it is 2:45 in the afternoon here on Friday. Yes, Brisbane does not have daylight saving. Plate. Another 1x1.
You got like 3 feet of air that time.
I just dropped a dark grey plate on a dark carpeted floor. And the only light in the room is here on the desk. Found it. And it's not like when you're building a set and you're like, oh, it's a 1x1. There'll be a spare of them. There's no spares when you order from Bricklink to fill the thing. Yeah, I still haven't found that 2x4 brick from the Opeth mosaic. That popped off when I grabbed it on the corner. Alright, and actually now now that Kara's guessed what it is, we are going to go. We're going to go for that in the corner. Ooh, nice. And unlike the Beatles mosaic, I am not putting these all with the logo the right way up. Nice, Kara. Nice. Now I've had my share. To care. There we go. That's the white bit of the sky done. Oh, I'm just looking at the picture. These here are like, is it a? It's like a chimney or a roof line of. There's like buildings off in the distance behind smoke, and that's a pylon. And then we've got the Zeppelin here and the flames up here. Found it with the vacuum. You hear that nice little rattle sound. Down to only a few of those. So let's chuck it all in the one. There's our lead. Zeppelin. Each and every day. The U2 ones, Kara, the Joshua Tree and Unforgettable Fire, I built those from parts from brick resales, and it was a pain standing there trying to find enough 1x1s in the tubs of loose secondhand Lego. So yeah, being able to order on Bricklink and just go, I just need this many of this type of piece is... it's kind of worth it for the time saved. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? Kara's got a craft day tomorrow morning. We've got wrestling tomorrow night. Babe, 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 babe. Just sitting around. Well, I hope you have enough Lego to build Og. Hang on, Kara's... okay. Thank you, Kara, for that. Hopefully you can start walking soon. Oh, start physical therapy tomorrow? Well, that's good. That's something. I don't know if I'll ever get the backlog fully under control. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Not me coming home from the shops last weekend with a new Ninjago Dragon set. That wouldn't be me at all. And the two down there. And what set in the backlog, Og, are you most looking forward to getting around to building? No, we've never done that sort of thing. No, that doesn't sound like us at all. Yes, I have that in the backlog as well. The 1x2 there. Three 1x2s going up in steps there. Three. 2x4 there. Ooh, top on the list. I really would like to build the Lion Knight Castle. Both that and Rivendell are in the I need to make room for it. I want somewhere to put it before I build it.
Nice legs. For a human.
With the endurance, I don't know what I want to do with that.
The BRB, it's BRB time. We're BRB.
No worries, Carrot. Speaking of Smoko, I haven't cracked into my drink yet. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that foamed up a little bit. Oh well. It didn't spill too much. Yeah, with the endurance, I don't know if I want to stream it or if I want to try doing something different, maybe build it with Dad. My dad's into a lot of Antarctic stuff. I haven't looked at the instructions or anything to see what kind of build it is, if it's a collabable kind of build. I mean, there's always the option of building it twice, isn't there? Build it, take it apart, build it again. There's the 1x2. And my 40th present to myself, well, it was partly my money, it was partly gift cards from friends, and partly money from my family. My 40th present to myself was a color set. Why do I have 2 more of these still? Actually, I need to the party, pal. I should be checking. Where did I make notes of what was received extra? Because I did get extra pieces. I thought I wrote it down in a notepad file, but I don't know if I did. I may not have. Yeah, I don't think I did. I know that this was an extra. Those might be extras as well. Because I do know that, yeah, I was missing a few pieces, but I was also sent a couple extras of things like that. But yeah, my 40th present to myself was the Colosseum, and that's still untouched. Because again, it's big and I got nowhere to put it. And just as a point of reference, I am now 43. And there should be a 2x3 there. Corner there. Corner there. Yeah, I made sure that when I ordered the Endurance, that was an order from Lego, which I don't usually do. I usually, especially for smaller sets, I go to just my general retail stores, because we don't have many. Well, we don't have any actual Lego stores. We have Lego certified stores that are franchised. And let me just look on Studio here. I think. Yep. All right. There's another spot here where I didn't merge these 2 pixels into a single plate. But yeah, I bought the Endurance from Lego's website and cashed in some points to get the GWP lifeboat. And that was the first question when I told my dad that there was a Lego Endurance, he was like, "Oh, does it come with a lifeboat?" So yes, as a separate set, yes. Aha. And I've also just spotted two black pixels over here that should have been a single plate, but I missed that when I was going through merging. Smoke has a lot of 1x1, so I kind of didn't look too closely at that, obviously. Goes in there. There's another dark gray pixel there. Black corner. Yeah, trying to get the flames and smoke look using only four different colors of Lego. Can get a bit tricky. All right, and then coming down this white section, there's a corner there. 2x2 with a corner under that. One light gray. One dark gray. Yeah, so those are the sort of big sets that are in the closet, sitting waiting. That's there. It's there. This pixel is light gray. That white one goes there. We're getting there. Two. 1x1 black, 1x6 light grey goes there. There. 1x3 down there. Scroll that over on that screen so I can see this little. I've zoomed into this part of the build. One by 4, 1x3 there. There's a few extra pieces here that aren't quite going to fit, so maybe down here where I still had a 1x1 and a 1x2 in the picture, maybe I did change that to a corner when I placed the order. Because I still need one of these up here. That goes there. That's there. That's there. And then we got a little arrangement of this. Yeah, so this plate does go down here. So I must have fixed that at some point. I'll merge them and save them in the file. Those, where was the other one that I missed? Oh, it's those two white ones there. Merge them. Save the file, just reduce the number of pieces needed. 364 parts. In an ideal font, those are there. That one's a dark grey up the top and a black one there. There we go. Just in time before the ads, we should now have 2 complete Led Zeppelins. A couple extras of those from the 260 that I ordered. And more than that, really. Got 8 extra of them. Not sure if I need them for something. They might be for our little brickwork things. And Kara, do we have a time set up for doing that? When do you want to do those? But yes, there's our plate version. So half the thickness. It's gonna come. 280 grams for the plate version. All right, so I'm gonna hit a BRB screen. I'll come back probably before the ads finish running. And I see Og's got turbo, so Og won't see the ads. But I am going to go run, grab a snack, and be right back. So I can hang out with Groot and listen to Led Zeppelin for a little bit.
Live long and prosper.
G'day, Erebry. Welcome in. The story thus far. Did the next plate replacement from the massive Bricklink order a couple weeks ago. So we now have Zeppelin 1 in a thinner, lighter form for travel. Okay. Yes, being half the thickness is so good. How is your Friday early morning? I'm just setting this up. There is You done half a drive from Bulgaria to Spain? Nice. That's a decent drive to get up early for. Right, but we are now going to... If I hide this camera, let's see, I've got the other camera view already visible, but behind this one. So if I do this, ha! Magic! So this is what we were just working from. Found a couple things that I'd missed in designing. Apparently I'd ordered this as a corner plate, but it was still in the design as a 1x1 and a 1x2. And then up here, this was ordered as two 1x1s. I've since merged it, and I found one here to merge as well. So there's 2 plates here and 2 plates here that could have been a single one each. I'll look around at my parts and swap them out later. But it won't save too much on weight, so, you know, now that it's built, may as well just keep it. Trying to do an achievement from Istanbul to someone on the Baltic Sea.
Very cool.
Oh, nice. And a 15 stream streak. Nice. Alright, so now that we've built that one physically in plate form, at some point I might have to do an unbuild and unbuild all these mosaics and get myself a whole lot of base plates back. Just had some plates fall off another one because built with second-hand pieces. They don't always have the best clutch power. So that's the other nice thing about buying new parts on Bricklink to do these, is that they are fall off straight away. Alright, so now we are going to close this and open up a recent 1x1. Wait for it to stop thinking now that I've selected 1024 part. Why did it not? Okay, control all. Don't. I didn't. I just want everything but the base plate. What if I do this? There we go. Selected 1024 pieces, but not the base plate. We make them white. And then I save this as blank mosaic. There we go. So it's a blank 1x1 grid. And now we go in. I'm going to put the playlist back to shuffle. Because we finished Zeppelin. And now we're going to work on our next conversion. So now we're actually onto the stream title of Let's Get Digital. Let's get digital, digital. I want to get digital. Those are grey. Those ones are dark bluish grey. Light grey. I have seen someone's mock where they did a little Roman holiday scene with Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn as built figures on a scooter, and they mosaicked the background behind them. And they actually used the old shades of grey and the new shades, so they actually got more colours than I've got. So I'm only using the newer parts, so I've got my grayscale is a 4-step scale. It goes from black to white via light and dark grey only. I want to get cynical. I can't believe it though. Nice. Really? Well played. Well played, sir. Well played. You can count me out. Don't you know it's gonna be? And I'm gonna, if I do this coloring here, it's gonna become pretty clear soon. I think what album we're doing now. Make those pink. Have to wait. Don't you know it's gonna be? All right. Make those pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm off by a pixel somehow. Oh, I've never noticed this. Cycling cleanup is good. One of these letters is 5 studs high. I mean, I haven't gone out into the yard yet to do any sort of tidy up out there. Yeah, the second O in London is bigger than every other letter in the word London. And like work was shut for a couple of days. There wasn't too much wind damage down our way, at least. There are still places without power. And there are some that are like just getting it back. Shops have got milk again. Some stuff will still take a bit to get back through the supply chain, catch back up, deliveries and whatnot. It's going to be black. That was black. Grey there. All right. And then the dark grey goes up to the D there. That. It's really strange to me that I've never noticed this O being a different size to everything else. D also has this 3 light grey, 1 dark grey. Dark grey there. 4 pixels down. Or across another 2 up. Some light grey in there. Light grey there. Top of the N. All through here, those are all dark grey. This one's a black. If we get too carried away, this one we are going to call mosaic Clash London, calling 1 by 1. This was a 2 by 4 brick there, a 2 by 3 brick down here. there. There. Dark grey there. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Light grey. And yes, if you're just joining us, this stream is going to be me yelling out color names for a lot of it. Gonna make those light bluish grey. Working our way through. So here's the brick built version. Between the I and the N, that's a line of light grey through there. Right there. And there. Those 2 pixels are dark grey, and then we got 3 here that are dark grey. Black. Dark grey, light grey. What? There we go. There's light grey. 5 pixels of black, then 3 and 3, 3 out that way, 4 back this way, 1, and then like a little letter S down here. And all of this again was done by eye in Microsoft Paint back when I first designed these. And I didn't really look back at the original image to sort of make any call on what colors should be where. I just looked at the pixels and chose which would be light gray, dark gray, and black and white based on the pixelated blur. So from a distance, yeah, you do see a guy with his legs apart. There's one leg there, there'll be another leg down here, and then the lighter bit here against the dark grey is actually the guitar being swung down towards the floor. And there's another patch of dark grey up here. Okay, there's some light grey under the N. And above the angle bit. In the G. Four pixels vertical. Then another 4 and another 4. Just stepped. Like so. And those. That joins up along there. That's dark grey. A light grey Z there, and then a 1x2 grey, dark bush grey there. And that's where the line of black pixel stretches across there. A 1x2. There's some 2x3 bricks here in the original. Like that. You're out there on your own.
crime.
Day. And starting here, there's one dark grey pixel, and then a row of 3, a row of 4, 3 offset there, then back to 4, 4, 2. Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. Yeah. This is a white shape coming down through there. Opposite that, we've got a little upside down L. Just this bit here. Three there, 4 there. And then 3. No worries, Urbri. Hope your Friday goes well. Let's see you next time. Probably be sometime next week or in someone else's chats across the weekend. Hope your weekend goes well. This is all dark grey over here. Gonna try. Yeah, this bit here is basically the guitar, and the neck of it's kind of down here through his hands. This is an arm coming across there. That's that bit done. That's that bit.
Water to drink.
Thank you, Kara. We've nearly pixelated this one. We've just got this little this little patch up here to recolorize. Or 3 or 1 and 2 and 1. Those are black. Those are dark grey. There we go. That's that one done. So we'll save that. Then we save as. Save this as plates. This is where we go in and do all the merging. To take it down from 1024 plates to significantly less. Merge this. Merge this. Make that a corner, make that a corner. This. Like that, 2 or 3. This. We make that a corner. And that a corner. And both of these 1x2s. So we're down to 949 from 1025 already. Merge, merge. Two, three, four, five, six. There's 1x6. Make that a corner, make that a 4. So we're already under 900 parts. Make that a 1x3, that a 1x3, that a corner. That a 1x6. Don't know what the guy will, what shops are charging for 1x5 plates, so I'll just do that as a 2 and a 3 because they're more common. Which shapes do we do here? 4, 2. That gets. You don't need a pixel here on its own. I think whichever way we do this, unless no. So we'll take that out, take that out, take that out. One by two there, 2x3 in there. And we make that a 1x3, make this our corner. There we go. And then that one a corner. And those two can be 1x2s. Come on. Right click. Merge. There we go. Merge those, merge those. Make those corners, make that a corner. Nope, don't replace. Right click, merge. There we go. Merge. 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 That a corner. And that a corner. Got less than 800 parts now. Make that a corner. We'll make that a corner. We'll make that a corner. $733 parts now. Merge those down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can merge that into a single easy to get piece. Make that a corner.
Welcome to the party, pal!
It's 4 o'clock already. Okay. Wow. Wow. Bow, bow, bow. And if I make those corners, that you. Okay, and since we're already getting some 2x3 plates here, I'm just gonna do that over here. And we can make those. That way we're just getting multiples of the same piece. We'll do that here as well. We'll make that 2x3s. So I'm control clicking to get those merge. Bow, bow, bow. That can be a corner there, and then that can be a 4 and a 2. And this little configuration here, like I'll just quickly show you this. So with the same parts, could actually build it this way and put this over. Put that there. Like that's just a... Whichever way we want to do that, we can merge this. And same here. We'll be able to make that out of a group of parts that we're already getting lots of. So, boom. So 3 corners and 2 1x2s. Ooh. Ooh. Number 3. Merge. Unavailable colors. Oh, because I've... Okay, I know what I've done. Gotcha. I've actually used the wrong shade of pink here. These should all be bright pink. That's the actual color that I've used here. So if I make these the lighter shade, we shouldn't get a warning saying that the parts are unavailable. There we go. No unavailable colors. One, two, three, 4. It's not always staying selected. Oh, here's a corner there. Okay, so I'll make that a corner there. Make that a 2. We'll make that a 2x3. So we should be able to make this with a mix of the parts we're already getting lots of. If we can do this right. And then we make that a corner. Actually, we'll delete that, and we will get one of those there. Another one there. There we go. So we started out as 1,025 total parts. You can see down here on screen, and we're down to 568. Merge those. Make that a corner. We'll make that a corner. Oh. Ah. Hit paste instead of right clicking. All night, day and night. Thank you for the dance break. And I remember thinking... The perfectly permed heiress. Classic movie. Or do I just go and... Do I go with a bunch of 2x4, 1x4s that way? Oh, no, AWE. Ooh, much better. Yeah, I've seen that movie a few times. Actually, we'll delete that. What do we laugh? Yes, now we all throw our heads back. I just read the bwahaha and didn't read the previous chat. Now we throw our heads back and laugh. Classical element of physical comedy. Yeah, he likes your magic light box, but he prefers the resolution of the Leica 35mm. Etc. Yes, I know. I'll merge those into corners. We'll make that a corner. Got ads starting in about 12 seconds. Stretch your legs. Grab a drink. Grab a snack. And we'll see you back here very soon. Okay. We're down to 469 parts. I'm just going to keep replacing parts here. Merge that. Merge. Checking on my lurks while I'm on ads. Seeing how the lurks are doing. They're doing well. Alright, bring studio back up. Ads are over. Welcome back. Gonna merge those into a single plate there. So for those just joining us, started with a brick built mosaic that I built a long time ago. It's been partly built based on what I had on hand, and then when I've run out of certain colors, I've ordered parts to fill in the gaps. In order to travel, I'm making these thinner and going down to a plate version. And initially doing them as single plates per pixel. And now I'm just combining plates to then order. I'll order these on Bricklink and create my plate version. And just to reduce the total number of parts. So there's 1,024 pixels on a 32 by 32 plate. We're down already to 443 total parts needed. And that'll drop as I reduce these down to a more optimized group of parts. So if I do that as a 1x4 and that as a corner plate, then I can do two 2x4s right here. And then even here, if I take that out, move that one there. And go like this. Just seeing what nice little configurations we can make that just use the same type of part over and over. So actually now so we'll take that out. We'll do this as a 2x2. Because then we can do this. And have a bunch of little corners going around the different sections. We're down to less than 400 pieces now. Oh, almost missed that one. That can become a single plate. There's another one. Merge those. Merge those. Those look good. Those look good. So it's pretty much just working out this area here. What's the... If we make that corner. Got a 2x4 up there. We've got a lot of 2x3s. We make that a 2x3 and that a 2x3. But I might do that as a 2x2. Actually, that can then be a 2x4 there. And do some 1x2s there. And there. And then we can just make this a 2x4. 367 total parts. Oh. 366. I think that's pretty good. Because like here, using these two corner plates, if we used a 2x2 plate and two singles, you'd be using 3 pieces instead of 2. And here, I don't know if I want to do that as a single 2x3. We'll keep it separate like that because that is a join in 2 letters. So I could also do this way. Could do so even though all the bricks are touching, it still makes a little separation kind of between the horizontals of the D and the verticals of the N and the top of the O. And it's still the same number of parts. All right. So we'll save this. And then I'll create a wanted list from that and order them online. As I've already done at the start of the stream, we built, so here's my old Led Zeppelin. Spent the first hour of stream building this version in plates. 60% of the weight, 50% of the thickness. Same picture, same pixels, but just different configuration of pieces used as well. Right, and now that we've done that one, we'll close that. We will open blank mosaic and go on to our next one. All right, so we've done that one last week. Here's one. We're going to go dark blue. Seven. So, eighth one down. Green. Green. We will save as so that we don't overwrite blank mosaic. Save as. There we go. And now I'm actually going to make all of these dark blue in one go. Dark blue. Done. Back to default select. And got to come across. Okay, the halfway point is right down there. That's level with that. So those are black. That one's purple. When I built this mosaic a few years ago now, I remember doing a Bricklink order and, you know, ordering little bits and pieces that I needed for specific colors, and I ordered a purple brick and then couldn't find it when it came time to actually build this. Found a 1x2 and a 1x1, did it that way. After this was all built, that's when I found the parts that I'd ordered. Went, oh, there's the piece. It's already built now. Sequence. Right, light orange there. Those two. Yellow. That pixel and that pixel. Where's brown on this color wheel? Under the orange, of course. Right. That one's green. Those are green. That's blue. I think that's dark. Is it dark azure or medium azure? I can never remember which is which. think it's dark azure that I've used there. Then we got some dark green there. And bright green. Lime. And dark tan there. Light bluish grey. White there and there. That one's light bluish grey. Oh look, it's the mosaic I'm making. How long? There we go. So that's pretty much it. And on CD, the words Coldplay X and Y are on the side, on the spine of it. On record, as you can see in the little album preview in the top corner, it's actually written on the front. Alright, so we save this. Then we save as XY plates. I'm going to have a look on Bricklink and see see what the prices are like for dark blue plates. Let's see. I'm actually going to look up the same store that I bought all the plates from my other plate mosaics that I've just done, because I'll probably be buying from again. He's got lots of stuff in bulk, so why not? Let's sort by color. What do you got that's dark blue? Actually, what's his brick price? So yeah, at the time that I made this out of bricks, it was a lot easier to get my hands on 2x2s in dark blue than 2x4s. And it looks like it's still the case. So he charges 24 cents per brick for them. 38 cents per brick for a 2x4, but he's only got 49 in stock, where he's got 900 plus of the 2x2. So let's see what his plate situation's like, though. Plates. It's got 117 of these. That's 17 cents each. But the 2x4, he's got 1,200 of, and they're only 9 cents each. So yeah, we're gonna go for the. We're gonna do this as 2x4s. So the easiest way to do that around this side, around the lettering, is going to be actually what we're going to do is I'm going to select by color. Actually, I'm going to select by type and color and get rid of the 1x1s now. So bye dark blue. And we're gonna go nuts with some of these. And go there. And there. And there. Um, 2x3s, he also charges 9 cents. $0.09 for a 1x2 as well. And again, nearly 3,000 of them. Okay, so that's a good part to get lots of. Or 1x4s he's got plenty of. They're cheaper. So a 1x4 is even cheaper than a 1x2. Okay. What about corner bricks? Okay, he's got the dark blue in the corner plate as well. So we're gonna go dark blue. So those will go there. Two by three over here. So those are 8.7 cents each. A 1.8 is more than twice that price, so no, I won't. So if I change those two 1x4s to a single 1x8, reduces the parts, but it's more expensive. So what about a 1x6? 16 cents. Yeah, doable. So if we put 1x4s across there. Okay, well, I am going to do some maths here though, because... So those 3 pieces there versus... Okay, so what I actually want to do is I want to compare the price of that piece to that piece. 1x6 is 16 cents. And a 2x3 is 9 cents. So the cheaper version here is to take that away from there. Move that one there, that one there, and that one into there. It's a whole... $0.07 cheaper to do that. And so then I'll put the 3 there. That goes there. Alright, so then we'll chuck one of those there. And one there and one there. Actually, what's that? That'll be 18 cents. Okay, so 9 plus 17 is 26. Whereas 2 9s is 18. So yeah, it's cheaper to get 2 2x3s than a 2x4 and a 2x2. But here, that's the 1x6 is the cheaper option up here. Whereas this is a cheaper option down there. Alright, so now I just need the...
Megatron Prime!
So if I do this... That is 9 cents for the 2x3. And then 8 cents each for, so 25 cents for that. $0.25. $0.28 if I do it as a 4, a 3, and a 1. So that will be the cheapest way to do that. Alright, so that's the dark blue done. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go again and go color by color. Actually, there's not enough of each one to do the whole delete and replace. So I'll just do this. I'll just select merge, 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 merge those, merge those. I will quickly look at bright green plates. Yeah, so he charges 15 cents each for the 1x2s, but 18 cents for 1x4. So that is the economical way to go. Let's look at dark green. Dark green, 1x2s, 9 cents each. 1x4, 22 cents. So this is actually cheaper to go 1x2 and a 1x2. Gonna merge those. Merge that. Dark azure. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Alright, dark azure plates. 14 cents versus 20 cents for the whole 1x6 plate. Yeah. Yeah, so we just make that one. That goes there. She said, oh my god. Shake, shake, shake. All right, so that's down to 184 total parts. So that's a nice low number of pieces, thanks to the 2x4s being in there. Oh, a few less parts. Gonna merge those. Merge those. There we go. 177. Time for a drink. Drink them if you got them. I don't know why it's giving me these little warning. Like it does this weird thing where it draws the
Alrighty.
mold differently.
Lager. I
got you creme de menthe. Cheers, Carrot. I think Kara's still on the iced coffees today. I got my last CC and dry out of the fridge. Right, so Coldplay is done. Always on the iced coffees. So we open blank mosaic again. Still keeping it digital. Right, so we're gonna go. Okay, and then down here I need make those black. That was well timed. Because what I've just started recoloring here when I designed this, I didn't have any bright green. I've just used lime green and dark green and yellow. If I was doing this now, I'd probably use a few more shades of color. Ooh, actually, I wonder what that would look like. Once this is done, I'm going to recolor this, I think, and I'll change... I think I'll change the, if I change the limes to bright green and the yellows to limes, it might look more like the, album. Those are dark green. Dark green there. There and there. Those are lime. And then we'll do some green there. And some green there. And those are green. Those are lime. That one's lime. That's there. And that's there. Green. Oh, wow. I'm just listening to Hero at the moment. In the background. Lime there. And this leg. 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels of green. Three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, and up to there. And there. Some dark green there. And get some light bluish grey. Light bluish grey, dark green. Some more light up there. Dark green there. And there and there. About like that. And lime there. And that's there. That's lime. That's yellow. And we got some green coming up there. And there. There. Down here. And across there.
We are the Borg.
We are the
Lower your shields and
Borg.
surrender your ships.
Hero Raid. Welcome, Raiders. I suppose I'd...
George, investigate.
Hero called me a turkey, so you know what I'm going to do? I copied your raid call. Welcome in, Hero, Kara. Raiders from Hero. How we doing? How was your stream? How good is that indie build? I built mine last January. That's how I kicked off my 2024, was building that one. And I did it in 4 streams, I think, because I did the 3 sections of the build as a separate stream, and one of them, the third one, balked. So it ended up being 4 parts. But oh, such a good build. The way they hide the Technic up the back and keep it nice and shallow. It's just amazing. And then it's slightly... There's a little bit extra Technic on the side sections, but because they're at that angle, they don't take up extra room at the back when you display it. It's so well designed. Alright, so yes, welcome everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Bricko. I'm an Aussie Lego builder. Is it bedtime for Hero yet? The bit that really also gets me is that little the joint when you roll the ball up to the top of the trap, and you've got that kind of like knee or elbow joint of Technic that clicks into place, and as soon as you release it, gravity takes over. That's just awesome. Snack, cleanup, and bed. But yeah, welcome to Friday, Hero. We are mosaicing digitally in Studio. I'm redesigning some of my brick-built mosaics as plates. So here on the desk in front of me is a mosaic built of bricks. And I'm going to order parts. Open recent. I'm going to order some parts, and these are the plates. So it'll use 176 plates. And where the brick one uses 2x2 bricks, this will use a lot of 2x4 plates. G'day Taz. I'm not coming down to Sydney at this point. I haven't made any plans for that. We are going to Brickworld Chicago in June. I've also got stuff here in Australia to head towards. No, Hero.
Nice
but
legs.
by... So here's the...
For human.
Here's the thing. So I did a Bricklink order recently with 1,700 pieces. And so I've rebuilt some of these. So here's one of my early brick mosaics of Led Zeppelin. And one Bricklink order later, here is the same thing as plates but it's half the thickness. It is 3 plates to a brick, but when you stack two, if I stack 2 of these together into a box, the way that these sit on top of the stud, so the thin base plate sitting on top of the stud, that now is 3 plates thick in total. So the height of a stud plus the thickness of a base plate is basically the same as a plate. The great thing for packing is, as well as being half the thickness, is it is 60% of the weight of its brick built version. So that's what we're doing. And the way I'm basically recreating them, because I'm not concerned with, so here, for example, this uses a 1x4 brick here, and then a corner brick, and a 2x3 brick, and a 1x2. In plate form, it's a 1x6, and then a 1x3, and a corner, and a 2x2, and another corner. So what I'm doing is, first I'm coming in here, recoloring the pixels to match the brick design. And then I'll be going in and saying, okay, can I make these 3? That'll be the one piece to order on Bricklink. I'll merge them. And if you can't guess what we're currently doing... so I was going to say, if you can't guess, the one I'm working on at the moment sort of looks like... Well, Taz, funny you should say that, because this is what I'm currently working from. The other thing I'm thinking of changing is when I built this, so I've got black, I've got dark green, I've got green,
Nice
I've got
legs.
lime and yellow.
For human.
Today's playlist, so everything up in that top corner of screen is an album that I have made in Lego. When Frog Sump comes around, I looked at it in the corner and I thought, you know what? I might even change, for the plate version, all of these lime bits, or most of them, I might change to bright green. And then I might change the yellow to be the lime instead. And see what that looks like. So basically where we got up to was that. And yes, Taz has actually seen these in person at Brickbuilt last year in Sydney. 2, 3, and then those are lime. Those are yellow. Lime, lime. Because when I've built these out of bricks, they're not optimized for part use at all. It's all built out of like what I have to hand. And then I may have done some Bricklink orders and pick-a-brick orders to fill what I didn't have. But there's like 1x4, there's 1x1s, there's 1x2s. Whereas for the plate version, I will actually be planning it. That's awesome, Taz. Exhibiting is so much fun. Wait, where am I up to in the pixels? So those, that dark green one's there. So those 2 there, that one there's lime, and then there's some lime down here. That one was an easy one. That's mostly off the pick-a-brick wall at Dreamworld. Those pixels are lime. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm going in, recoloring as I go like that, looking down at the physical one that I've already built, going, those are green. So starting with the blank mosaic of just white squares, then we recolored it. We do have ads starting here in a sec. I'll hit the be right back screen when they kick off. Stretch your legs, grab a drink. We're back here working on a few more mosaics, and Hero can head to bed once he's had his lurky snack. So yeah, and if you can read down the bottom corner down here,
Live long and prosper.
it says there's 1,025 parts. That does include the, speaking of, cheers for the lurk, Hero. So including the base plate, there's 1,025 parts. So 32 times 32, and there's the ads. We'll go. All right, welcome back. Cheers for sticking through the ads. So here's the brick built Coldplay X and Y. Then the next step was to recolor a base plate full of 1x1 plates into the same colors of each pixel here. And then I would go in and there's the possibility in Studio to select pieces and merge so that now we have a 2x4 plate. And I just went round all the colors and we won't save that. So then this is what we end up with. So 176 pieces plus base plate. If we go by type, for example, got some 1x6s, got some 1x4s, a lot of 2x4s, so we get to save a lot of space and pixels that way. 1x3s, 2x3s. So reducing the number of types of parts as well as the total number of pieces as well. And so that's what we're doing here. And so at this point we are at the just going along and replicating these pixels onto the well, this is where you see it on screen, onto the digital version. So we've got some line pixels there. And we've got, I'm gonna hit the tunes. So yeah, I haven't made any new ones since BBX in September last year. But all the ones that I've been designing in the last, well, so all the sort of more recent ones, like Ed Sheeran, and some recent U2 ones, they've all been done as plates from the start. When I first did these, it was easier to just get a lot of bricks out of my stash to use. They were still nice and easily transportable to shows around Australia. But for the chance to take some of these overseas, it's definitely going to be a lot easier if they are even flatter and lighter. So that's dark green. That's dark green. That's dark green. That's lime. There's some lime there. I think that's the whole recoloring done. So we're going to save as one by one. First thing I'm going to do is let's see what this would look like if I change those to bright green, and if I change those to lime. So what do we think? What do we like? That one? I think just recoloring the lime to bright green really works. Let's bring up the album in the corner. While we work on it, I'm going to switch from shuffle back to in order. Yeah, I kind of like the way that bright green looks. And if anything, I would change, I'd make, go back to default select. I'd make those lime around the eye. Maybe a bit more there. Get the toes. The toes down there, a bit more lime going on. It's a couple bits of shiny, like white on the nose, sort of around here as well. I don't know if that would take away from the... I think that's... Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I think I'll stick with the recolor compared to... So that's the brick one.
Get you situated here. This is the bucket where our
This is the bucket where our pea freezes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. I think maybe I'll change those grey down there as well. And we just make those bright green. Actually, no, we'll make that normal. Make that one normal green. So-called normal green. Make that bright green there. Something like that. Because like this random pixel here is just a result of it originally blurring a bit last time when I shrunk it down. So do I make that bit white, or do I bring the green sort of down a bit? I think I'll bring the green down a bit more like I did here. So those there. All right, we are going to save this. Because, yeah, when we make them this big, so it's 311 grams. It's going to be a little bit lighter by the time we change a few of the plates, but only because of the sidewalls between plates. It's not as much of a difference. Going from brick to plate, you'll save 40% of your weight. When we merge these, so 311.6. We merge a bunch of these. It's not going to make a huge difference unless you've got a lot of them. Model info. So we've saved 0.4 grams so far by changing those down to 2x2s. All right, but for here, I am going to select by color. Actually, no, by color and type. Take those out. Bam. And so, yeah, the Bricklink store in Western Australia that I sourced the parts for the Led Zeppelin and Opeth redos. His 2x2 whites are cheaper than 2x4s. So that's why we're doing these. Do 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 do. So we'll probably
Water.
finish this
Drink.
album. At least. And that's probably going to be me for today.
You do know what you're drinking is meant for eye surgery.
Thank you, Kara. I don't know if I would use CC and Dry for eye surgery, but yes. Cheers. Got something to spin. Didn't have anything at hand quick enough. Gotta turn the frog, I suppose. Wait till tomorrow. Yep, hope everyone's having a nice cruisy Friday. It's 5:26 here in Queensland. We'll take that one out. Very hard to dry. And we'll go for the plates. 2x3 right there.
We will add to a biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
Cheers for the follow. Welcome in. You can lurk away or chat, up to you. I'm currently lurking on multiple people myself. Yeah, I went to the shops. Not everything's back on the shelf yet. Post-cyclone, but they're getting there. There seemed to be a decent amount of milk back in stock in the shops. Chuck that there. One by two. Yet to see this. How'd your specialist go? I think I want that one there, and this one will just go two of those. Put that in there. Chuck that one there. Rotate one of them. No, we're not going to use that. Use one of them. So that I can use one of them there, one of them there. One of those. Trying to figure out why your blood pressure's playing up. Outside of that, thing's alright. Well, that's good. And the Harley helps you as well. Select, paste, 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 paste. Copy, no, go in there. There we go. Okay, nearly got all of our white plates in. There. We've got a 1x3 in there. There we go. So we're down to 502 parts from 1025. And then here's where we go, make that a corner, make that a corner, make that a corner, make that a 4, that a 2, that a 2, merge those, merge those. Merge those. That's going to be a 2. That's going to be a 2x2. A 1x4 there. That can be a 1x3. That can be 2x2 with the corner wrapping around it. Merge those and those. Actually, we'll make that a 1x3 because then this can be a corner and a corner. Merge those. And merge those. So basically just getting the part count down now. those. Okay, I was gonna say, do bright green plates come as a corner? They apparently don't. So we'll split those back up into those. Right, so those are going to have to be done that way. Yep. Those can be a corner. Those can be a corner. I love how many different configurations you can fit these L-shaped bricks into. Merge those. We'll use them there as well. There. Merge those. Merge those. Actually, what if we go this way? Bright green. And a 1x4, we'll take that away and chuck that in there. There we go. Yeah, and I've been doing that as I've been redoing these mosaics. Yeah, I've got the shuffle playlist on, but like when it came time to actually like rebuild the Cold, actually didn't do it for the Coldplay. When I did it for the Led Zeppelin, spent a lot of time just listening to that album in order. Yeah, it's pretty good for some high school kids, isn't it? This what I'll just do is a whole heap of 1x2s. We make that a corner and that a corner. And that a 1x2. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we saw them on the Across the Great Divide tour with Powderfinger in 07. That was so good. I think that's done. $351 pieces now, but having the color choice of the bright green, I think, limits the number of plates that we can get. There we go. There's the new frog stomp. Yeah, I did see he asked if I was going to build records to put in them, but they won't be thick enough to put anything in them once they're built of plates. And building circles will be hard. If he builds a circular record that is smaller than 32 pixels across, then go for it. There was a guy at BBX a couple years ago who built a turntable, and he had a big record made. I can't remember how he made it. I think it was sideways built out of bricks to get the angles around the outside to make it almost round, but it had a bit of a warp in it that naturally wobbled as it rotated, so that looked really cool. Even if they're 45s, nice. So we're going to save this as plates new. That's the new design. Oh, it's also a lot of parts because I'm using 2x2s instead of 2x4s. And that's a price-led decision, that one. Alright, so we've been going for 3.5 hours. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I've got wrestling tomorrow night. I've got a gig in the city on Sunday night, so I probably won't stream Sunday either. Possibly stream Sunday morning. That might be a thing, but it depends on when I wake up. So we've been doing the tunes. I'll see who's doing Lego. But cheers everyone for hanging out while I did the Hey Alex, welcome in. Been doing some digital builds. The one physical build we did do today was Zeppelin 1. Recreating the brick version in plates. So this is the one that we were waiting for missing parts for. 2 1x2 dark grey plates were coming in the mail. And some yellow 1x1s for a different project that's not quite ready yet.
Very cool.
So yeah, and now we'll see who is... I've got a few lurks on. Let's see who's Legoing for a start. There's me. There's a couple people, but no, I already have a target in mind. So yeah, won't be back tomorrow. As far as is likely. Let's see. I'm just checking on some. All right. Still going. We are going to keep the tunes going. So yeah, maybe back on Sunday for some gaming. For some gaming. But for today, the Lego is done. Cheers everyone for hanging out. Cheers to Set and Hero for the raids. Yeah, other than some gaming potentially Sunday morning, I'll be back next. I'm hoping next Thursday after work to do some more of this digital rebuilding so that I can get some more orders put together. And then Friday for more Lego building in real life. And we are going to go
sequence authorization Picard 47 Alpha.
Say good day to Sarah in Seattle. She's currently playing some piano, doing some songs, part of the Juanita Cow circle of friendos. So grab a raid call and let's head over there for some tunes. Cheers everyone, and we'll see you next time. Keep an eye on Discord for announcements of if I'm going live or not, if I remember. Otherwise, if you've hit that follow button, just keep an eye peeled for those. Okie dokie. Raid has been created. I'll see you next time. Have fun. Bye.